been thinking about sliding doors moments, especially in the history of Aston Villa. There are a few that stick in my mind, but I'm interested to know yours. Me and my friend often talk about the League Cup final against Manchester United under Martin O'Neill, how Gabby Agbonlahor was through on goal, Nemanja Vidic brought him down, and Phil Dowd didn't even show him a yellow card, let alone a red card. Villa would have been playing nearly 90 minutes against 10 men, a goal up, and I'm pretty sure they would have secured their first trophy under Martin O'Neill. What really happened was, Man United came back, they won 2-1. Martin O'Neill didn't get a trophy, and later that summer, him and Randy Lerner would fall out over transfers and O'Neill would walk out. Villa would then go on a very slow and painful decline over the next, 5-6 years that would eventually end with us being relegated to the Championship. Now I often think, if Phil Dowd had given Nemanja Vidic a red card and Villa had gone on to win that trophy, it would have validated all of the investment that Randy Lerner had put in over the first few years of his reign, and his faith in Martin O'Neill would have been boosted. O'Neill might have got the transfers that he wanted, and Villa might have continued to compete at the top of the Premier League, but it never worked out like that. There's a couple of other ones. One that people talk about a lot is when we lost to Fulham in the playoff final. At the time it felt like a disaster, but it actually led to the takeover of our current owners, Wes Edens and Nazef Sawaris. Sorry about the pronunciation. Which has led to Villa going to the Champions League and winning the Europa League. So would we be in a worse position if we'd won that playoff final? And the other obvious one is, what if Unai Emery had taken the Newcastle job? When they offered him the Newcastle job, he didn't turn it down because of Saudi Arabia or anything like that. He turned it down because he felt that he was too different from the other candidates. So he viewed that as Newcastle having a scattergun approach, like they hadn't come to him because of who he was. They just thought he was a big name. So he thought, these people don't know what they're doing. They don't have a clear strategy. You know what Emery's like. And so he turned him down, and then a few months later, Villa's owners would go to him with basically a blank piece of paper and say, we don't know what we're doing, but you do. We'll give you the club. You can do whatever you want. And the rest, as they say, is history. Do you know what? I don't even want to think about what would happen if we hadn't got Unai Emery. Anyway, those are my 3 examples. Have you got any other sliding doors Aston Villa moments? Let me know. Right. Oh, and if you want to subscribe, my name's Sam, True Adventures. All right. Up the Villa.